My mentors were Mark Doring Paul and Christos Masaidos. I remember an example that Christos told us about was not to film a room that has a lot of white in the walls, because it really has a play with the color and lighting. My other mentor, Mark, we talked a lot over emails, and I remember pretty much once a week I was sending him an email, just asking him all these questions I could think of, and he was always great, always respond back to me quickly. It really helped me gain much more knowledge about running camera, the technical terms, what it is all involved with being DP for a film. So it really helped me feel more comfortable with my role as in being a camera operator for Clayman. It's just a combination of the knowledge they taught me, the small tips and tricks. It's like, even though the smallest thing they may have told me, it really helped me feel more comfortable, more at home and relaxed with taking on this responsibility of running the Red Camp for Clayman. So I really do thank the two of them for helping me gain the confidence in being DP for Clayman.
My mentor is Jennifer Champagne. Working with Jennifer was awesome. Just stuck with her and kind of watched how she handled things the first day, and then from day 2 forward, I pretty much knew, what my role was. Learning how to communicate with everybody to make, our movie set more efficient, how to support somebody or a group that was in need, and keep things rolling. I think that's the biggest thing for me that I learned from Jennifer was just how to work with everybody. Jennifer was a lot of fun to work with, and I had a blast on set. I think everybody did. But Jennifer was a big help, big inspiration to all of us. But I feel really lucky that she was my mentor for this project. So thank you.
I conversed with Joey via Skype and email, and he was always super prompt. Whenever I had sent him an email, he would respond within hours. And they were pretty lengthy responses too. He was pretty detailed in his responses, and he gave a lot of great advice. He even shared personal experiences with me, which helped me be able to relate to the lessons that he was trying to teach in them. And it helped me be able to apply those lessons to my own circumstances.
Some of the advice he had given us was we could go to thrift stores or Craigslist, and sometimes if you go into certain furniture stores, you can ask them if they would do a favor and let you borrow it or rent it.
I'm really grateful to Joey for mentoring me and sharing all of his experiences and his great advice, and just for being so open and willing to work with me through this whole process, because it's a lot of work, and without him I would have had to figure it all out myself. And he made it a lot easier for me to learn more about this position.
I'd like to thank you, Joey. I'm really grateful for all the time that he has put in to mentor us, and we've learned a lot from him. Thank you very much.
One of the things that Victoria taught both me and Jenny was to fight for our actors or actresses. If you really think that they're meant for the role, you should push to have them come in, you should push to have them have callbacks, and really, trust in your decision and trust in that you believe that they could do well in the role.
Even though the director has their picture of who they want or what they want in the film, you should always stick with your instinct and suggest the director of your input and suggest other actors and why you think they should pick them, and give them a try and see what they think, and maybe they'll cast them in your film.
I am very grateful that Victoria took the time to mentor both me and Jenny. I think it was a great experience, and we were very lucky that she took the time out of her busy schedule to teach us things and to give us a look into what it's really like in the industry, and I think it really helped us a lot with Clayman.
I just really wanted to thank you, Victoria, for all the knowledge and advice that you gave us and spending so much time with us with all the questions we had, and it really helped us a lot throughout the process for casting, and we couldn't have asked for anyone else to mentor us, so thank you for such great advice to us.
My mentor was John Gibson. He was really, really helpful in helping me develop a style for my drawings. I hadn't really had any experience doing like cartoon type of drawing. And it's more than cartoons. There's also a way that you give direction to the camera. You know, you create the push-ins and the panning, and you set up the rack focuses and so on that the director is telling you about and trying to visualize before he starts his movie making process. I originally had a Skype meeting with John, and I think we hit it off really good because I have a background in drawing, technical drawing, and but I'd never done figures before, and so we could relate to the kind of grind it is to put out a lot of drawings. So there's over 300 drawings in our storyboard, and so I was a little apprehensive about doing that many figures. John also sent me some samples of his own work, and he's into some really advanced stuff. Animations, he does stuff for like video games and that kind of thing. And there's more to just making storyboards for movies. It goes into a whole new generation of digital media, and actually kind of opened up that world for me.
Mark Adler taught me many things, mostly how to operate the video assist, the video playback, and all of the responsibilities that went along with the entire video village setup, how to keep everything very clean and organized and out of everybody's way, and just be able to be ready to play back things when the director wants. He was there, I think, the first day and the second day, and he was there just to set me up and give me a lot of good pointers, and then after that he just kind of let me go and do my own thing. And I think experience is definitely a good teacher. Mark Adler was very hands-off when it came to me. He just kind of let me learn things by myself, and if I did anything wrong, he would definitely point it out to me. I'm really grateful for Mark Adler. He was really cool, and his book was very informative. I really liked it.
My mentor for sound mixing was Gary Pillen. He's a legend around Michigan, and he's been in the industry for like 40 years, working at different places. I used his tricks in all his lessons every day on set, and it caused me to actually take an interest in the field rather than just doing the job because I had to. Working with someone like that really makes you want to learn more about it. My mentor for music supervision was Mozella. She's a singer-songwriter. She's worked with many artists, toured with Dave Matthews Band. It was really cool to talk to her because she gave me like a view of the music industry from the inside and how music supervisors and musicians interact. She was talking about how music supervisors sometimes break bands and how they're always thinking about how this music could be used in a movie, the music they listen to, and that's really what I do all the time. And so she helped show me what job I would be right for, which is music supervising. To come and tell you this is how it should be done and this is how it is done in the real world, it really means a lot, and I can't thank my mentors enough for showing me that and taking some of the anxiety out of doing this.
I consider myself very blessed. I've had a number of mentors throughout the duration of this process in school and my upbringing as a filmmaker. As a writer, one of my first mentors was Lance Kawas, who is a Michigan-based filmmaker and a very close friend of my family's. And in Madonna, I've been blessed to have Dan Boyd, Chuck Derry, Jennifer Champagne, and as a director, I was connected with Danny Mooney, who is a Michigan-based filmmaker who's awesome. He's very knowledgeable, extremely intelligent, and very well spoken, and he helped me a lot right before we started shooting, in between his own projects. Any questions I had regarding directing, technical stuff, writing, or things that he would do on set, experiences he's encountered, experiences that I may encounter, you know, we would kind of cross that and talk about it, and he would give me solutions to problems that he's had with his own time and experience on set, and things that I thought I may be anticipating. What I learned from him really was that you know, being creative and technical, kind of bouncing between the two, is extremely important. Danny was great. Mr. Mooney had a lot to offer, a lot of knowledge to share, and it's a lot of little things that go, you know, the distance. He's really spread out very evenly across the board, and I took, you know, as much as I could from all of those areas and all those different departments, because he's someone that said he likes to be involved with all of his departments. And you know, different directors are different in that sense, but I thought that was very unique, and that would make a director very strong to kind of be involved with everybody all the time. Everything that he said and he sent via email or anything that we had during Skype, our Skype sessions, you know, we took copious notes, and I reviewed it, and then once we got out there and started our production, it was time to get it in action and get it full throttle, and everything was great. Everything he said worked. He actually came out and starred in the movie. We gave him a small role, and he filled it perfect. You know, couldn't have had anyone better do it. So it was wonderful. It was great having him and all my other mentors, especially here at Madonna. Chuck Derry, Dan Boyd, and Jennifer Champagne. You know, at any point we needed help or I needed help, they were all there, and you know, just their knowledge and wisdom extends so far beyond what our students, you know, are still learning. So it was great, and having these mentors is a blessing beyond belief.